What's up, YouTube? I'm back again with another unboxing. But before that, I wanted to show you a few pickups that I got in the past that I'm not sure I showed you guys. So to start off, I wanted to show this 1996 Silver Eagle. This is the key date for the Silver Eagle series and has the lowest mintage. I'd also like to show you this 1962 proof set. It's been sitting around since that estate sale, but I don't think I got to show it at that time. It's a beautiful set. I'm not really too knowledgeable about these proof sets, but I was reminded about it when Silver Stacking Pro showed his 1961. And now this is the 1962, but it doesn't look as ultra cameo or deep cameo like some of the other proof sets that I've seen. So we'll put that one back. Perhaps I'll put that in a bundle for a trade or something, because it doesn't really fit my stack, and maybe someone else will like it or enjoy it more than I do. But taking a closer look at this Silver Eagle, this is the 1996 is the lowest year mintage with 3,600,000 approximately. And the MS70s go for ridiculous amounts of money. Even in MS69, it's an expensive coin at around $100 to $200. I was lucky enough to find this at a cheap price, about 35 bucks, so I'm happy with that. As you guys have seen in my last few videos, I've had some disappointments with Pre-33, so I decided to take a step back and go back to my roots and focus on value coins. And here is my really sharp knife. I saw a video by our Russian friend, our Russian stacker, who had cut himself pretty badly. So, just wanted to mention, make sure to cut along the sides of the box and open it from the side, which is a bit safer than trying to open it across the top, because it's a lot tougher to open from the top. But if you open it from the side, you can see there's a little tape holding it open. So just cut the tape, and peel it right open, and everything slides right on out. It also protects the coin if it's somewhere in the middle. So in this box I have a couple of things. You'll see that this one is a tube of 2015s, but we'll come to that in a second. First, I decided to track back to one of my first purchases, which were Lunar 1/10 gold. And in particular, it's the 2009 Lunar Ox. I was able to find this at a pretty good price, not too much more than what the monkey goes for. And the same goes for the 2010 Tiger. So they were both just a little bit more than the current issue. So I decided to get them both. So now I'm trying to fill out the rest of the spots. So if you have a dragon, snake, or rabbit, let me know. Maybe we can work something out. Looking at the 2015, some of you may know where this is from. It's from Perth Mint. It's the 2015 Kangaroo. And this might come to a surprise for some of you, but there is a first edition Kangaroo that came out after the 2016s. So the 2015s came out after the 2016s. They're offered by Bay Precious Metals, and it's a limited mintage of 300,000. It's actually a quite nice bullion coin and not too much of a premium. And for its limited mintage, I figured, why not put it to the perma stack for the time being? Maybe it might do something like the Lunars, Kookaburras, or the Koalas, since the 2016s so far have sold 5 million already. So the first year, 300,000, second year, 5 million. And you can see it doesn't have the wavy lines around the rim, and also it has more of a satin finish rather than a mirror or polished finish. Perth Mint does have a little bit of a record when it comes to aggravating some collectors, and this is one of them. Because it was commissioned by Bay Precious Metals, they got the entire allotment to themselves. And then the second series, where they fine-tuned the Kangaroo, where it was adjusted with 4 nines instead of 3 nines on the 2015s, and then offered to the global market in unlimited mintage. So we'll see what this low premium limited mintage Kangaroo can do in the mid to long run. Hopefully it does well. This next coin I picked up from an eBay auction, and typically it's at a pretty high price, but I was able to snipe it. It's a 2013 China Privy Koala. The 2013 China Koala Privy doesn't come up very often, and when it does, it's typically a lot more expensive, usually in the mid hundreds or higher, because this coin is so rare. The mintage is roughly 8,000 or 10,000, but it doesn't come up often in eBay or in other allocations. I do believe it was commissioned by a Chinese bank, and the only years that have this are the 2013 and the 2014, so it's a 2-year run. The 2014 Koala Privy has a lower mintage but is more readily available on eBay and other places. In this last pickup, I was able to get some nice coins on one of the forums that I visit. You can see that it's well packaged, and I love buying my coins from the forum on the secondary market. They package them well, everyone treats each other great, and all the products are usually in pristine condition, as long as you ask and take a look at the pictures. Here we go, taking a look at the coins. We have 3 Britannias. 2 of them are in little tin holders. The first is a 2003 British Britannia, and it's a great looking coin in great condition. I really am starting to favor the older Britannias and believe they will do well in the future. The 2003 is a lower mintage year. It's a better date. I also picked up a 2000 Britannia, which is also one of the better years, and these will definitely go in for grading. They're too good not to, but before then, I'll hold on to these and keep them in the holders. Maybe I'll move them into capsules just to keep them protected and out of the plastic. So keep an eye out for that. And finally is a 2012 Britannia. I had another one which I had eventually sold, and then I bought this one back that doesn't have issues. It kind of bothered me when some of the coins have issues, but as long as it's clean, I don't mind having a lower grade, as long as the coin is good to look at. Some extra bonuses: the seller offered me this 1989 Canadian maple at spot, which was at the time $17.29. So I was able to get 2 coins at spot, and this was one of them. You'll see the next one shortly. The 89 maple, very nice coin. The packaging is damaged, but that's okay. It's still a maple and 1 ounce of silver, and it doesn't have the milk spots, the crazy milk spots that are all over the current issues. The last coin that I picked up for spot was this 2016 Lunar monkey. It didn't have the original capsule, but that's okay. I do like the monkey. I actually don't have any of these, so this is my first one in 1 ounce. And it's a beautiful coin, so I'll have to find a capsule for that one. Some of you might have noticed that my buy strategy has changed in this particular video, and that's because the Panda market is just a little too hot right now. There's a lot of competition, and the prices are running up ridiculously high. So I tried some other areas like pre-33, but that didn't go as planned. It turns out to be pretty difficult to find reliable sources, so I'm back to where I started, which is modern semi-numismatic bullion. These semi-numismatics don't have the same rate of appreciation like the Pandas do, but they are readily available and consistent gainers, or at least I believe so. So right now I've tried to kind of balance my stack again. I went heavy on numismatics. I tried pre-33, so now I'm switching it up and going for a little bit lower premium bullion to add some weight to the stack. Because spot is ping-ponging around, bouncing up and down, it might be a good time to kind of load up a little bit in case there's another serious run. I'm not sure if there is going to be another run, but just in case. So I'm staking a position towards spot just in case there's another $3-4 run. And it's not that much in the grand scheme of things, but add that with the semi-numismatic value and we might actually get somewhere in terms of overall asset value. And if it doesn't run, at least I have a little bit of variety and a lot of weight, and that doesn't bother me. So if you like, please comment, like, and subscribe.